Hello and welcome to the Chop Shop. My name is Dion Tucker. In this video, we're going to talk about a great little practice tool I just picked up. It's an Embouchure Visualizer. Let's look at how this can help us improve our embouchure. I've seen these embouchure visualizers around for quite some time now, but it wasn't until recently I decided to buy one for myself. It's been a great way to get a sneak peek as to what exactly is going on inside the mouthpiece. Now, before I go any deeper into that, I want to thank all of my subscribers so far for their amazing support. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get a heads up on whenever I put out a new video. Now, I'm not one to advocate overthinking or overanalyzing what we do when we play, but this Embouchure Visualizer gives us some unique insight as to what's happening inside the mouthpiece. Now, because we can see through this ring, we can see exactly what's going on with our apertures while we're playing. There's a lot of different things to analyze when we're looking at that, but most importantly, we want to create a picture. This is called the Embouchure Visualizer, and we can visually see what's happening with our embouchure. But when this isn't there and we're playing the horn, we need to keep that visual image in our brains. So this is a great way to create that snapshot for what we should be thinking about when we're playing. So let's look at a few different ways we can use this tool. This particular visualizer is made by Bach, and it has two different size rims. One size that can be used for trombone or euphonium, and one side that can be used for trumpet or French horn. When I first learned how to play, I was told to say M and buzz my lips. So it looks something like this. M, M. Now, another way to form an embouchure, and this is a little bit more in line with how I play now, is imagine if you're blowing out a candle on a birthday cake. Now leave your lips in that position. And as you bring the visualizer up to your lips, notice that all of my lips are not inside the rim of the mouthpiece. My lips are actually just sitting on the rim of the mouthpiece, and the opening for the air to pass through is already created. So kind of in reverse of the other embouchure, I'm going to leave my lips there and let them come together accordingly around the Airstream. Now I'm going to add another tool to the mix, and that's a straw. The straw is going to inform us what's happening with the air after it passes through our lips. So let's look at those two different embouchure formations and see how the Airstream is affected by the position of the lips. So let's look at what happens when we use the M formation to play. This is where all of our lips are inside the rim of the mouthpiece.
So in this formation, I have to blow the lips apart so the air can get through. That creates this kind of resonance in the straw. Now here I'm going to just leave the lips sitting in position, and you should notice a difference in the resonance in the straw.
So let's talk a little bit about the seal that needs to be created around the rim of the mouthpiece so that the air can be funneled into the horn. Now, both of these lip formations will create a seal to funnel that air into the mouthpiece. Let's look at the M formation first. With all of my lips inside the rim, I'm going to use that formation to funnel the air straight into the mouthpiece. Now, what you'll notice is the engagement of these muscles here, commonly known as our corners. Now, using the other embouchure formation, we're going to create that same seal to funnel the air right into the mouthpiece. The biggest difference that you'll notice is that our corners are now much more forward. The muscles that we called our corners before are not really engaged, but we're creating that same seal around the aperture. Notice how the seal is created with both of these lip formations. So we want to really explore how is the efficiency of the Airstream operating. Now, of course, we got to look at how do we go up in range with these different lip formations. It's important to know that as the Airstream passes through our lips automatically come together. So if they're in this M formation, when the air passes through them, eventually they're going to come all the way together and there's nowhere for the air to go. Now the same thing will happen with the other lip formation. Your lips will eventually come together, but the amount of space that you have before that happens is far greater than if you had your lips in the formation of the M to start. Let's look at how we can transfer the concepts from the visualizer to the instrument. Remember, we just created a mental picture of what's happening when we play. Now it's time to apply that. I usually start my day with a middle concert F. So I'll play a little game with myself where I'll let one F go through the visualizer and then one F through the trombone. So now let's use the visualizer to feel and see what's happening as we go into the upper register. I found this Embouchure Visualizer to be a great tool for me. It's cleared up a lot of things and it's given me a much more clear picture of what's happening when I play. I'm curious to know, have any of you used these visualizers in your practice? And if so, did it help improve your playing? Let me know in the comments below. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out, and I'll see you next time at the Chop Shop.